Hello friends, it's Teacher Meg, and today we'll be reading The Life Cycle of a Sunflower by Angela Royston. What are sunflowers? Sunflowers are tall plants with large, flat flowers. They come from North America, but now grow in other parts of the world too. There are many kinds of sunflowers, but the sunflower in this book has bright yellow petals. All sunflowers grow from large seeds. Seeds. The seed is as big as your thumbnail. It is planted in spring when the soil is warm and damp. Inside is a tiny plant that begins to grow. The roots of the plant push down through the soil. They are covered in tiny hairs which take in water. A green shoot grows upwards. Sprouting. The green shoot is sprouting through the soil. The first leaves open out. They use sunlight, air, and water to make food for the plant. The plant grows taller and more leaves grow at the tip of the stem. The stem is covered with fine hairs to stop insects from climbing up it. Growing. The leaves grow bigger. Under the ground, the roots grow longer. They take in water and minerals the plant needs to stay alive and to keep growing. A large bud forms at the end of the stem. It is protected by pointed green bracts that look like small leaves. Flowering. The bracts unfold and the bud begins to open. Underneath the bracts are lots of yellow petals. The plant grows taller and taller. The flowers open out. Each flower head is made up of many tiny flowers. All the sunflowers turn to face the sun. As the sun moves across the sky, the flower heads turn to follow it. Pollination. Each flower head is made up of hundreds of tiny flowers, called florets. The tips of these florets are covered with a fine yellow dust, called pollen. The flower head is growing bigger. Honeybees see the bright yellow petals and come to the flower to collect the pollen. As the honeybee crawls across the florets, its body and legs become covered with pollen. The bee flies from one flower head to another. Some of the pollen rubs off its body parts into the florets. In the center of each floret is a tiny oval. The oval becomes a seed when a grain of pollen joins it. New seeds. The florets have no pollen left, but inside each one a seed is beginning to swell. The petals around the flower head wilt and fall off. The flower heads become darker and turn almost black. Some of them are so heavy they droop from the ends of the stems. The florets wither too. The flower head is now a flat disc with shiny black seeds. Birds feed on the seeds. The birds drop some of the seeds as they fly away. These may grow into new plants next year. Harvesting. The farmer has come to harvest the sunflower seeds. The harvester cuts the plants and shakes out the seeds. The harvester missed this plant. The leaves wither and die. Some of the seeds will fall to the ground and will grow into new plants next spring. A field of sunflowers. Farmers grow sunflowers for their seeds. Most of the seeds are crushed and made into animal feed or squeezed to make sunflower oil. Some seeds are roasted for us to eat as snacks. Pet guinea pigs like to eat sunflower seeds too. Some seeds are kept to be planted next spring. And here's the life cycle of a sunflower. First, it's planted as a seed, and then it sprouts, and then it begins to flower, and then the petals open up, and then pollination happens so that new seeds can grow, and that you can plant the new seeds and start it all over again. And that is how sunflowers grow. The end. All right, friends, I'll see you next time.